I was addicted to the dark side. Somewhere inside my childhood when this my heart died.
You know, as Psalms, me believe in that. Me don't believe in a certain thing where you see some boy on the media do. Or they must say Uncle Sam or Ray. Fuck Uncle Sam, bro. Me don't believe in a certain thing, bro. So man, good see all I say. Who about say that outfit? I'm a blood clot, mama. I'm a granny prayer. I'm a granny prayer, right? Fuck on them. Things I'm a sad stuff. I'm a granny prayer, man. I'm a bumbo clot granny prayer, right, man. Our God sees say, yo, me not no family there. Me not no mother, no father, you see me? So he make a way out there in a life for me. Because he sees say, I miss the blood, sweat, and tears. No matter how hard we have to go for work. Yo, anybody put it up over here, so put it bumbo clock up over here, so on IG, we can build posters, DM me. Yo, anybody put it up over here, so put it bumbo clock up over here, so on IG, we can build posters, DM me.
Just when we talk on the phone, you know, he tell me say, if that goes, he tell me say now come out. He tell me say now come out. I'm boss. I'm birthday tomorrow. I'm birthday tomorrow. And if not come out, he not come. I say good. I'm not going away. Me now go dead. Oh jeez, me now go dead. See, your birthday, but me go come out Monday. I'm gonna go buy a gift. I'm gonna come on Monday. I'm gonna go work the weekend. I didn't say alright then. Come on Monday.
It's crazy world we living in, boy. You know? But I have a disclaimer before we even start this. The disclaimer is this. Us over here at SouFLoTV, we're not involved in a bad man business. As in, we don't know the intricacies of what's going on in the streets behind these unaliving and lives being snuffed out. And we don't pretend to know. We're not the kind of YouTubers who call up people's name and claim that we have facts and say this person is responsible for that and that person is responsible for this, because we walk street. We show our face. So we don't pretend to know people's business, and we understand also that there are ramifications, consequences to this. You call up a man name on something that he didn't do, there are people out here who will take your information as credible and they will go after that man. They will go after that man's family. In essence, what I'm saying is, doing this, what we do on YouTube, I'm conscious of the fact that you can actually be a part of why somebody ends up losing their life. So, because we don't want to be a part of that, we discuss things that have already gone public. We don't go fishing for secret information out of people's lives. And we also keep it on a certain level. You understand? Alright. With a long disclaimer then now, let's get right into the video. Welcome back to SouFLoTV again, everybody. It is your host with the most. If you've never been here before, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Click the bell next to the subscribe button so you are notified every time a new video goes up on SouFLoTV. Busshead. Damn. Another Jamaican TikToker has lost his life, was gunned down again. So, most recently, you had one popular Jamaican TikToker who went by the name of Niah Gang, or Niah for short, who lost his life. He was gunned down while on a live. And 13 days later, an associate of his, a friend of his, who goes by the name of 41 Busshead, has now lost his life. You know, a name like Busshead and always portraying gun fingers in pictures, that could say a lot to a lot of people, you know. You know, from a conscious mindset, symbolism and words mean a lot. So when you name yourself Busshead, or you name yourself Top Killer, or you name yourself Top Shooter, or you name yourself, you understand what I'm saying? These things, this just my feeling that these things go off into the universe and take on and create a life of their own. Don't fault me, that's just my belief. Now, neither here nor there, because I'm not adding insult to injury. He lost his life, and I'm sure, as much as the people who took his life wanted him dead, the persons who are close to him and know him as their family member and close friends, they are now in grieving, in mourning. I don't know if he has any children, but if he does, a child or children, then just like Niah Gang, another child or children are now fatherless. I'm guessing, you know. I'm not sure, because I don't know him like that. Of course, a lot of people are wondering, what happened? How come so many Jamaican TikTokers are losing their lives? Recently, Busshead, after Niah passed, Busshead did a video where he spoke about a certain kind of money. I've heard a lot of people saying the TikTok money is cursed. Then I've heard a lot of people saying, like Busshead video, he talk about scamming money. Him say him used to scam before him start the TikTok. And the scamming money is cursed, right? So now people are saying, boy, look like the TikTok money cursed for real. Some people are saying, oh, it's because he was making a lot of money on TikTok, why people killed him. I saw a story recently, I don't know how true it is. It said that Nicki Minaj gifted Busshead 7 lions. 7 lions. Now, me being a person who, I'm not an avid TikTok person, I don't really go over there. I just post random videos on TikTok and keep it moving. I have a very small following of about 500 on TikTok. I don't even have enough followers on there to go live on there yet. So I'm not really over there, and I don't really follow people's lives. I've never sat through a live from anybody. I just catch the clips as they are published on other platforms, right? But you can go look up how much all these things are worth. So when you hear people saying taps and roses, I had to go look it up. This is public information. This is not private. Walk with me and the conversation. This is public information. This is not private. So I went and I looked it up. Asked how much the taps and the roses are worth. And the answer is 1 US penny. 1 US penny. A penny. You would need 100 pennies to make $1. Now don't be slow. Pay attention. Granny used to say every mickle make a muckle. For we elder people, them have sense. Some people might look at you and say, sure, them not get no whole heap of money, because taps and roses, you're on internet all day, on TikTok I talk about taps and roses. Better you go look at work. I've heard these TikTokers, particularly Busshead, talk about being on there, even World Dog, talk about being on there for 20 hours straight. You could imagine if you on there for 10, 12, 15, 20 hours straight, and it's taps and roses, taps and roses, taps and roses. Do you know, and constantly seeing these roses, taps and roses popping up on the screen. For every 100 is $1 US. Now, if you're talking about somebody who lives, say, in Jamaica, I want you to start translating the US dollar to Jamaican dollars. So for every 100 penny, that's 150 Jamaican dollars. They've been there all day, taps and roses in. And if they get on every day and do it, they're making more money than most 9 to 5 workers who go clock in at their job, work 8 hours for the day, and get off work are making. Not to mention when they start getting the bigger gifts. If you see any bigger gifts, just Google it, and Google will take you to where you can know how much each something is worth. The one that everybody is concerned about or keeps on trying to get then is the lion. Roar! Big lion roars on the screen. I went and looked that up this morning. A big lion is worth the equivalent of 400 US dollars. So, if the story is true that Nicki Minaj did gift Busshead 7 lions in one go, that's 7 times 4, that's 2,800 US dollars. That's a lot of money. Just Google and ask Google or Siri or whatever you do, how much is 2,800 Jamaican US dollars in Jamaican dollars? And you will see that that's a nice piece of change, right? Okay. With that said, you must understand this also, because I hear a lot of people saying these guys are getting killed because they're making a lot of money. We're going to get into all that. There are two sides to this coin. So there you are, right? Getting 7 lions, taps and roses all day, a bunch of other gifts. You're making your money. And the drawback for that is what? You are live. When you are live on TikTok, your location is exposed unless you are inside of a building or a room where nobody knows that building or that room. Like how Niah was outside in his yard constantly. Of course, people who know Niah, who would know that is his yard. I saw him there. And he's there right now. You're streaming in real time. I just saw Governor do an interview. And Govy said him not do go live because live lead to live rounds. Live leads to live rounds. Or live can lead to live rounds. Meaning you're heightening the possibility of someone wanting to come shoot you down if you are exposing your location on a live and you are there for an extended period of time. He said, whenever you see me post something, I post it and I'm gone from that location. Smart thing to do. Messed up that we have to live that way. But if you're on a live doing your TikTok, say for instance, somebody just saw you get 7 lions on a TikTok. They can just Google and say how much is a lion worth, and then they just calculate it and say, blood fire, the youth just make a bag of money on him TikTok live, you know. And then if they're a gangster who deals with extortion, it's too easy for them to roll up on your foot. Because them already know you. Roll up on your foot or find you and say, yo, youth, run half of the money there. I want 500,000 by a morning. Or a gunshot. I want $1,000 million by a morning. Jamaican dollars, of course. Or a gunshot. So the idea of someone being extorted for how much they make on TikTok is very possible. Very possible. You have to look upon TikTok like a business. It's just that it's not a brick and mortar business. It's an online business. They are providing entertainment for people who find what they do entertaining. You can't knock that. Recently, we had a discussion on SouFLoTV where the question was asked. One of our subscribers said, SouFlo, please do a discussion on this. I want to hear how you feel about TikTok being banned in Jamaica. Should they ban it? And I'll repeat what I said on the live that I did on our morning show. I said I do not support the banning of TikTok in Jamaica. I do not. And I would not want TikTok to be banned in Jamaica because a lot of youths have found a way to earn money, and it's not the traditional way. They don't have to go fill out nobody's job application, wait for somebody to call them, or sit home and be broke and try to figure out how me I gonna get a job, them not like me, or how me I gonna put food in the house or whatever. TikTok, you get up and you go. And a lot of them have found a way to eat a food. And I would rather to see them doing that than to know that they're out here involved in other things that can be detrimental to their health or their life, you know what I'm saying? So I'm always happy to see my brothers and sisters doing good, man, and catching their money. Why would I want them to ban TikTok in Jamaica when it feed people? Now, with that said, I don't believe that it is TikTok per se. Like, for instance, people have other things going on in their life outside of TikTok. People have other things going on in their lives outside of TikTok. It just so happens that it is intertwining with TikTok because they are becoming famous on the platform. Busshead 41 is a well-known TikToker. When he wasn't a well-known TikToker, we didn't hear about him as a TikToker or violence attached to his name. Same thing for Niah Gang. Niah, well-known TikToker. I've heard somebody say, if you notice, it's the rankers who are going through it. Not just the regular TikTokers, but the ones who are ranking high. The ones who are making a lot of money on TikTok. They're the ones who are losing their lives. So the conversation now is there a conspiracy out there to kill off all of the Jamaican TikTokers who are making a lot of money? I'm trying to wrap my head around that conspiracy because I can't understand it. Could this be a case of eliminate all the ones who are making a lot of money so that when we get on the platform are we alone left? Or make it such a scary platform that people really don't want to do it because they fear that they can be the next person who get hurt from it, so them just leave it alone. That mean them left it for who is brave enough to do it. In the case of Busshead though, I can tell you where I found this because like I said before, me no call up people name because I don't know them and I don't want to know them business. Let it all play out, then I'll talk about it. So Yard Hype printed an article this morning following the passing of Busshead. Me now line up people, me see the video, and boy, them doing filthy. Them doing bad, man. Whole heap of, it look like whole heap of head shot and neck shot and chest shot and something. Him get a whole heap of shot. Overkill if you ask me, but it is what it is, right? Yard Hype, their article this morning, I'm going to read it to you. And remember, I'm telling you where I got it from. The headline of it says, "This is the reason for 41 Bussheads' murder, according to the TikTokers, or per TikTokers." My disclaimer is, please do not walk away from this video taking this as factual information from us, because we're not in the people and business, so we don't have no factual information. I'm just leading you in a direction to information that's out there so you can go form your own, alright, your own opinions. And I'm doing this just for discussion's sake. That's it. Busshead's murder, per TikTokers. Following 41 Bussheads murdered Friday night in Montego Bay, many people who are from his hometown and know of his family are pointing fingers at his brother's criminal activities as the most possible reason for his death. That's funny because I just saw a video of Busshead where he said him no have no family, him no have no mother, him no have no father, him no have nobody. And God made a way for him because God must have said him don't have nobody, so him not have a way. So God made a way for him, right? And he also said in that same video, a whole heap of man out there must say, I said, boy, I busted him hard for dead, you know. But I'm a granny prayers. He kept saying, I'm a granny prayers at work. I'm a granny prayers at work. Again, words mean a lot to me. So if I hear him say him not have no family, and then him start talk about him granny prayers, and people are talking about his brother, obviously he has family. Maybe him didn't mean for say him not have no parents. But people are talking about a brother of his, and he himself was talking about his grandmother's prayers. And his grandmother's prayers are saving him. But why would somebody say stuff like, boy, enough man out there, I wonder why, how Mr. Hard for dead? Enough man, I wonder how Mr. Hard for dead. That sound like people already made after your life before and missed. And now you're saying they must say, I wonder how Mr. Hard for dead. Because that's not a regular line of speech for anybody. I, for instance, wouldn't have a reason to say something like that. You understand what I said to you? So, yeah, it made me pre the situation deeper now, as far as Busshead goes. Anyways, back to Yard Hype article. It says that 41 Busshead's murder on Friday night in Montego Bay. Many people who are from his hometown and know of his family are pointing fingers at his brother's criminal activities as the most possible reason for his death. The December 20th killing took place just hours before Busshead was supposed to celebrate his birthday. And this is just 13 days after his fellow TikToker and friend of his, Niah Gang, was also shot and killed. Boy, I see a video out there. A brother up on the video. Me not even share them video clip that we don't know, you know. Because me know, this is how much me don't want to be a part of none of that. I see a brother out there and the brother said on the video, yeah, Niah dead. Yeah, we get Niah and him say, all the one Busshead 41, we'll kill you in a dog. Yeah, we'll kill you. So I'm saying to myself, boy, these threats be adding up. These threats be adding up. Anyhow, I'm not a private investigator or a criminal investigator, so I will leave that to the investigators to do their job. Me and a police officer, if me do want to turn police officer, me would have joined the force. So I'm staying in my lane. Well, the article goes on to say, one person said, him have one bad man brother. What did they at jail? Said one TikToker. After the shooting in a live stream, the female then went on to detail that Busshead's brother was recently released from jail. Furthermore, she said it was highlighted that Busshead's home, his house, recently got shot up. Recently. They made after him. In recent time. Emerging TikToker, Blam Dem, also points the finger at Busshead's brother named Raymond Busshead. These are people pointing fingers and calling names. Them said that Busshead's brother allegedly shot someone recently. The brother's name was also mentioned on another popular YouTube channel that is known for talking up people's business and saying this person is a gang man and a gangster and that person is in a gang and this person did that, but they hide their face. But they're saying that Busshead's brother's name was also mentioned over there. The YouTube listed him as a known gangster who is associated with a popular entertainer. The Busshead brothers are said to be a part of the 41 Rose Heights Busshead gang that is located in St. James. The shooting incident was an attack that was directed by a certain person. An official motive is yet to be revealed by law enforcement officers or family members or associates regarding Busshead's killing. That is what has been put out there. Here's what I say. Right now is scary times for a lot of people. Because a lot of people even afraid to go on TikTok right now. I see TikTokers leaving TikTok right now. I seen Ivani just did a video and said, "Oh, no, notice I me breeze out the app. Oh, no, notice I don't really go over there anymore like that." She's saying she's on some other app. Because somebody is sacrificing the TikTokers, she said. Somebody is sacrificing the TikTokers. You know, me not really believe that somebody has sacrificed the TikTokers. I think this is more a case of people's lives are being intertwined with their rise to prominence on TikTok. Reason with intelligence. That's why I stay far from people business, you know. Yeah, if it's not published in all the major news networks and all that, you won't find me talking about it. Me not going to dig up nobody's business and come tell people about, yeah man, me have the inside scoop, peeps, and listen to me. And I know this about this one, and that about that one. Me not do it. Because even that can cost you your life nowadays. Remember, you know, people will kill you for no reason. Because as they are saying about Busshead, if this has anything to do with his brother and his brother dealings, and is not him do it what his brother did, don't forget, we elders them set a thing in a Jamaica when name can't catch Quaco, you catch him shot. So if somebody can't catch you, then we catch your brother. Yeah. The thing is, we don't know if all that is true. So there's a lot swirling around here about Busshead and Busshead's affiliation with a gang. And they're labeling him and his brother as the Busshead brothers, who belong to a certain gang that comes from a certain area, etc., etc. We are not here to confirm that information because we don't know if it's true. End of the day, let me close this video like this. Said it before. I have a great respect for gangsters, and the reason being, I've been around some in my growing up, and I know some that live by a different code. And when they stand on their code that they live by, and that is the choice they have made, I move out of their way. Yeah man, me have brethren when me have to talk. Me talk to, you know, me I say, brother, you know, say a grave or prison that. And then we tell me, say, boy, brother Flo or Uncle Flo, you know, so that go with the life still. It's so me I say. So man ready to accept them consequences there. But in the meantime, man I ride out like a real gangster. Me say, alright. You know me I say prayers for you and hope say things work out for better for you. Because some of them have children. And I want to see them there to raise them children. But I respect when somebody make their choice. I step out the way. I don't go exposing their business. I leave that to them. There are gangsters out here who don't call police, my friend. Them not deal with police. Them live by gang code. If you do something to them, them not telling the police says you do it. I don't care if you shoot them up or anything, they are not mentioning you. You know why? Because the war is on for real then. And them want to deal with you, them want to spread you out in the street. Them want to stretch you out in the street, make crime scene forensics come pick you up. And that's the consequences of living that life. So I stay away from that side there. See? Conscious decision. I just hate to see the bloodshed of these young, promising people. But who inner with them inner? You can't fix that. We will wait to hear more as law enforcement does their job and bring us more information. And until then, remember say, me no know nothing, but me no really like what go on. I'll catch you on the next video. Answer my question for the day. Do you think that TikTok is cursed? Are you afraid to go on the app? Because that's what I see trending now. Stay tuned. I'm out. Peace.